What's going on, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back here to bring you guys another video today. Now, I'm extremely enthusiastic because even though right now you see the markets have been dropping, the markets have been red of recently, I am extremely enthusiastic because this past week was a great success in the Discord, and there are going to be many more successful weeks just like this one we had this week. Now, you guys may have seen, the debacle on Twitter regarding the SEC filing about Atlas and the pump and dumps of stocks. This is why I say it's always important that you know who you're listening to, because that right there has screwed up so many people. And I do want to start off by just saying, if you've been involved in that, if you were a victim of that, I do sympathize with you. That is unfortunate. This is all part of the learning the game, and hopefully that doesn't stop you from wanting to learn more and keep going and trading the market. But like I said, in regards to the markets, it's important to have patience. It's important to have a good perspective. It's important to conquer the markets. So this week was an eventful week. Tuesday we had CPI, Wednesday FOMC, and then PMI yesterday. And PMI fell to a 4-month low. So that means basically that business conditions are worsening, which is unfortunate. But despite all this, we did have some big wins in the Discord, like I stated this week. And it was kind of strange because to start the week, we did really well with NVIDIA calls. And then pretty much the rest of the week, we just ate off puts. Now, I want to highlight a couple interesting stocks right here on the right side. Coinbase, ticker symbol COIN, obviously regards to the crypto sector. And also PayPal, ticker symbol PYPL. Now, I've highlighted these two specifically amongst all the others because those are two stocks I think long-term have a great future. Now, that's not financial advice, but it is saying, hey, maybe keep an eye on them going forward, for your long-term portfolios. So apparently Elon Musk is selling out of Tesla. I'd like to see if that is true, which could mean it drops below 150. But anyway, let's take a step back from all that and actually dive into the charts. So I'm going to jump on TradingView now, as I always do. You guys know the usual. And if you guys remember the last video I uploaded when I was rambling on while I was in Spain, you guys may have seen or may remember me saying that I expect more downside to these markets. And since then, it hasn't all been down, but majority of the time it has been bearish. Now, I'm going to show you guys some things here because, as I mentioned, Elon Musk seems to be selling out of Tesla. Whether that is fully true or not, who knows? We've seen a lot of debacle with him in regards to Twitter, Tesla this whole year, if we're honest. But like I said, let's have a look at this chart. I want to show you something because a lot of people are going to get caught out by different things in this market. So let's have a look at this. Tesla is currently priced at around $150.23. And to give you guys some perspective, I'm going to zoom out and look at the 1 hour chart. Because I feel like, especially this week, from what I've seen in the Discord, also on Twitter, a lot of people are getting fooled and shaken out by the market. Do you know why? Because you're looking at small time frames. Now, okay, for example, Thursday, Tesla shot up at open, right? And a lot of people may have made impulsive decisions. So this is why I've taken the 1 hour chart here, because on a 1 hour chart, you can see, yeah, it kind of did rise. But what happened the majority of the week? Down, 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 and Friday down again. But if you're on a 5-minute chart, and we're going to go back to Thursday again. If you're on a 5-minute chart, here's some valuable lesson. Here, now you see what's really happened. Look, it did shoot up, right? And now you look at the 5-minute chart. You see, oh, majority of the day it was actually down in comparison to where it started the day at. Which is why I say, sometimes take a step back and look at different time frames. Look at the 5-minute, look at the 15-minute, but also look at the 1 hour, the 4 hour. Look at the daily chart if you need to. Get some perspective on what is happening. Have a look at the markets and see what is really going on. Here on the daily chart, what do we all clearly see from this Tesla chart in the last month, let's say? Even the last 2 months. What is clearly happening? Yes, you guessed it. It is bearish. Which is why I say take a step back and look at the larger time frames so you can get a better perspective on what you're seeing and what may really be happening. Markets are still selling off, like I've stated many a time in the past few videos, many a time in the Discord. So if you're making impulsive decisions, like I just showed you, when Tesla ran up, if you're making impulsive decisions based on the markets having quickly jumped up or even quickly sold up without, having a good look and being level-headed, you are going to suffer in these markets. There's a reason I've got all these lines and indicators on here. Let's go to a different stock. Let's go to Target. Just pick a random stock. There's a reason I have all these lines and indicators like I stated, like I mentioned. You see these three lines here? Red, orange, purple. These are moving averages. These are to be used as a guideline. Which way are they all pointing? Which direction are they going? They're going downwards. Even here, they're going downwards. So even if I see the spike, I'm like, oh, the moving averages are going downwards. Now, what do these moving averages do? Well, they're here to be used as a guideline because they follow the overall pattern of a stock pretty closely. So, I don't know what kind of fireworks are going off in the background, but maybe they're going off because they just realized I made a valid point. But like I said, these moving averages are going down. We are still bearish. We could get rejected here for target, so you could look at target puts. But you could look at puts for so many different stocks. I'm going to pull up a few different stocks now and look at their charts because they'll probably be on my watch list for this upcoming week. Let's just look at 5. And here's a reminder, by the way, if you do want to watch us trade live every day and kind of get access to the call-outs, the chart breakdowns, a few discussions, all that kind of stuff, come and check out the Discord. Link is in the description below, the Royal Trading Academy. But here's QQQ. Which direction are we going on the hourly chart? We're bearish. I'll be looking at QQQ puts if I was to swing. Let's zoom in. You've got to use these moving averages as a guideline, but also these resistance zones. Let's now zoom out. Clearly bearish, guys. If I'm trying to swing, I'm looking to see if we can start dropping down to like 272 and beyond. Zoom out a bit more. Here we go. The zones, 272 again. Below that, double bottom here, 264. Those are the things you want to look out for. QQQ puts. There's still a $10 drop, in my opinion, on its way. This week we had what? A huge swing. We were at 292 for a while, then we managed to get down to 274. I could see another $10 drop with QQQ this week. Another stock which kind of resembles QQQ, AMD. Remember, we ate off AMD puts twice this week, actually. Here we are. Long term, yes, great stock. Right now, bearish. 4 hour, bearish. 1 hour, bearish. Just about to get rejected from the moving average, I believe. 15-minute chart on AMD, also bearish. Is that a surprise? No. These stocks are dropping. Tech sector has been getting battered this year, and it does not look to be done. Look at that. Tuesday, we were at $75. Now we're at $65. That's a $10 drop. If we zoom out, let's look at the daily chart for AMD. Clearly bearish, and my daily support is here at $59. That's another $6 drop, which I could see happening easily in the first couple of days of this week. It is the last trading week before Christmas. I think we're going to see some sell-off as volume decreases in the market this week. So that's 2 stocks, right? Let's go on to Walmart, one stock that I love trading, ticker symbol WMT. Oh, this is the most clear puts you need to see. Peaked at around 154 and since then has been downtrending. EMAs, the moving averages have crossed over to the downside. You want to get a closer look at that? Let me zoom in for you guys. There we go, crossed over to the downside. And with every little push, it still sells off. 4 red days in a row. It's pretty clear to see what's happening, isn't it? I don't need to explain it too much. So I've got a level of support here, that green line at 137.99. That's another $5 drop. $5 and about 24 cents. Once we cross this moving average, that's where I'm looking to go. 137.99. That is where I'm really looking to go. You can see we kind of had a bottom on here and then jumped up. This is where I'm looking for us to go with Walmart. Of course, if it does decide to push up and bounce on this moving average, then look at calls to around 145. You know, you've got to play the market both ways, as we always do. Whichever way it comes, that's how you play the markets. Let's look at Apple, another stock we ate off of in the Discord this week with the $144 puts. Can you imagine if we took a full swing? Let me just put that into perspective. Yes, Apple closed at $134.51 yesterday, and we took the puts around $145, just under my resistance line, and then it proceeded to drop another $11. Unfortunately, we sold out before we could really eat fully off the puts. Still came away with about 85% gains, which was nice, but in all honesty, this is what it is. The markets are downtrending right now. I see us setting off as the year ends. Maybe next year is the bull run, who knows? But for now, it looks like the downtrend is here. So my $127 level is the next one that I'm targeting. But there's also a little zone here, $131 to be aware of. So we'll just see what happens there. Let's just go back to the daily chart. And for this, I might even look at the weekly and monthly just to kind of, yeah, okay. Daily chart, 131 is what you're looking to drop to. Weekly chart, similar story, right? So, yeah, it's had back-to-back red weeks now. How many red months has it had in a row? Okay, just 2 red months in a row. 4 of the last 5 months have been red, though. Long term, I love it. Short term, it's getting smacked. All right, and let's just finish off with ExxonMobil. Ticker symbol XOM. This is also a dividend stock, by the way. Now this, look at those months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months straight green. Let's look at the daily chart, though. Daily chart is telling us a different story. A bit more turbulent as of late. Zoom in again. I'm really neutral because this is oil, so I'm not as bearish on this as I am on the others I just showed you. Oil stocks seem to be kind of surviving this period of time. If I look at the hourly chart, it looks like it's on its way up, but who knows? I mean, if it does start pushing up, look for the 107 price target, I'd say. If I look at the daily chart, let's see that 107 level. 106, 107. Yeah. 106 is where the moving average is on the daily chart. 107 is 107.50 is the next zone. So yeah, that's what I'd look at. Otherwise, if it drops, then potentially we start trending towards the $100 mark again. I got exactly this little zone here. But I mean, right now I think this is going to be continuing to fluctuate and then slowly uptrending as it has been doing for a while. I mean, after the huge run up, look at that. This crazy run up, it was time for it to pull back a bit and cool off. That can be expected.
Now let's jump over to the cryptocurrency sector and have a look at that to see how it's doing.
Bitcoin is under 17K right now. Remember, crypto does trade during the weekend. I don't know what that is, but I need to see real BTC. Here we go, 16.60K right now. $16,675 right now. Depending on how Bitcoin continues to pan out over the weekend and crypto overall, could give us an indication of what futures do tomorrow, and then that could give us an indication of what the market is likely to do beginning of the week. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. As I did mention, please make sure to drop a thumbs up if you guys did enjoy it. Remember, these videos do take time, a lot of effort.
All the planning, recording, editing, and uploading takes time, guys. It takes time.
Make sure you guys also comment, drop a comment. Just comment anything. Do it for the algorithm, do it to be a good supporter, and just do it because you love the channel. Also, make sure you guys, if you guys do enjoy these videos or you just want to help out in a different way, please share them on social media, share them with your friends, wherever you can share them. Just post them, share them. I do appreciate that.
And if you're new to the channel, you've not been here before, or you're not subscribed yet, please
guys hit the red button below to subscribe for more videos just like this. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I do want to remind you, there is a stock option starter pack which teaches you guys about options, trading options in the stock market. And yeah, the link is in the description below. You have access to those 10 videos for life. Then, if you guys want to keep following me on social media, you can check out my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at The Wealth Prince. And overall, like I mentioned earlier, come check out the Royal Trading Academy. That is my Discord where I am active each and every day. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. This week I will be traveling as well, so we'll be trading the majority of the days this week, but a couple of days I won't be as active because I am traveling, enjoying some Christmas vacations. But we are always back with a bang when we're back here next time. So make sure you guys come back for the next video. See you guys next time for another video.
Game over.